Hello, thank you for joining another live event, Mr. Quick's class. Today we have the 10th grade Orange group presenting the quote that changed me.
Greetings, fellow classmates and live audience. Today, me and my colleague will be introducing our project made by our group. Now, our project revolves around a quote, and this quote is, "Not till we've lost the world do we begin to find ourselves and realize where we are in the infinite extent of our relations." Now, what does this quote mean?
Now, if we're going to talk about this quote in the literal sense, literally in the book, he was talking about, or in other words, referring to his neighbors who, even though they've been residents of the woods for their whole lives, they couldn't find a way or get their way through the woods. Him just being a visitor for a year or a year and a half knew his way exactly through the woods, and it was helping them get to their houses. The thing is, what he tried to describe was that they didn't get the time or take the time to find the small details of the woods and really pay attention to it. That's why they never, knew their way through to the woods, to their houses. So that's why he took them from point A to B.
Now, if you were to look at this figuratively, or at least in my group's opinion, it means that the only way to discover the world is to discover yourself. And the only way to discover yourself is to exile yourself from this society. So you aren't merged with them, but you understand who you are.
This quote changed us. It really touched us. It changed us by making us realize that in this day and age, when everyone's stuck to their tablets, laptops, always connected to the internet, always distracted by hundreds of stuff, media content everywhere, that we need to take time to disconnect from all that. To disconnect and really get to find ourselves and get to understand ourselves better. For our own good, at least.
Now, me and my group, while discussing our project, it'll be explained later. We made a video about it. If you want to see this video, it'll be on the channel you're on right now. It'll be Orange Group's Building Project. We tried to capture the essence of its construction, the struggles, the hard work. There were a lot of problems during making this video. Most of the problems involved around disagreements. Somebody wants to do something, someone wants to do something else. And in the video, we tried to show you how we got along, how we agreed with each other, and how we found a way to get by it.
Now let's talk about the design of the house. Really, what we tried to capture the essence of being in the woods with the cabin. We also tried to symbolize this house by writing on the walls. It gives it more of a symbolistic type of feel to it. We also wrote the quote so it can pop out, be the first thing your eye catches. And we ran into a lot of difficulties while making this project. One of them being the measurements of the house, the group disagreements, upon the orientation, the design, what this should be, where it should be, etc.
Now, this project was built under what makes the classroom more unique to other classes is its ability to let you review more than other classrooms. In most classrooms, when you're in a class and you're looking at the teacher, he's showing you a lesson and you have to write down everything he says or record everything he says. In the flipped classroom, however, you're allowed to watch previous recordings from a side and watch the lesson again. So you can take notes to begin with more clearly because you can pause and replay, and it really gives you a more better learning experience.
Now, what we learned from all that, by Henry David Thoreau, was basically the idea of individualism, the idea that we don't need to follow the herd of community, of society. Everyone, we follow them blindly, just doing as they do, not finding what we want to do. And Henry David Thoreau, he portrayed to us in his book that you can live individually, you can make it on your own, and live happily too, because he was very happy in the woods. He lived there 2 years, and he was very happy about it. And that's basically what we got from it. The idea is to live individualistically, not depending on others for what you need. Thank you very much. This was our presentation.
Please like, because the more you like, the more teacher likes us.